How's it going, everyone? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. This morning we are in my 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with 9,962 actual miles. Alright, so again we have a 2003 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with 9,962 actual miles. It's a clean Carfax, no accidents, no damage ever reported, and is an actual miles Mach 1. Runs and drives like a brand new Mach 1 should drive like. This does have your standard 4.6 liter dual overhead cam V8 that these came with. They run awesome. This one is backed by the 4R70W automatic overdrive transmission. You have your power rack and pinion steering, your Hydro Boost with your four-wheel discs. Again, all standard equipment that the Mach 1s came with. You did have the optional 5-speed or the automatic, so this one is optioned with the automatic. Factory AC blows nice and cold. All factory exhaust from the front all the way to the back. Nothing's been messed with. And pretty much the only thing that's been really changed on this car would be the rear wheels and tires, and we'll dive into that here in a little bit in the video. On the interior, you have your factory stock Mach 1 interior. Extremely clean, still smells like a new car in here. The headliner and the visors look brand new. The dash is extremely nice. Your Mach 1 gauges look great. Factory radio with the 6 CD disc changer. Floor mats, carpet, front and rear seats looks excellent. Extremely minimal wear on the driver's seat. You get it on all of these cars, but it's extremely minimal on this one. All of your gauges, all of your lights, the horn, the wipers, the radio, the heat and the AC, everything is functioning properly. I don't have a CD to put in here, so I don't know if the CD player is playing any sound, but my guess is it probably should work. I just don't know. Again, interior is very, very clean. On this particular Mach 1, I have a ton of paperwork. I have more paperwork than pretty much any other car I've ever owned. Framed Marty report, Mach 1 certificate, the original sales agreement from when it was bought new, the Carfax, all kinds of receipts and documentation dating back to when the car was new. This is a 2-owner car out of California. The guy that I bought it from was really, really good friends with the original owner. When the original owner passed away, this gentleman got it, and then he put it up for sale after owning it for a while, and that's how I acquired it. Just an excellent, excellent car front to back. I love these Mach 1s. I always try to keep it 5-speed and an automatic in my inventory. They're fun to drive. They're great to look at. And this is no exception. Just a super nice car front to back. In my additional informations tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com, it's going to outline photos of all the paperwork that we have and some very small little imperfections that we'll dive into when we talk about the exterior further in the video. But there'll be photos of all that good stuff in there. Temperature gauge is warmed up good. We'll wait for these couple cars to go. And your little lights that kick on. Literally everything front to back on this Mach 1 works like it should. There's a small little like scuff on the center of the airbag right here on the very, very top of the steering wheel. It's like a little hairline scuff. Very, very minimal. I'll have to go ahead and go around these people. We'll get a couple more chances to kind of get in the throttle here a little bit later in the video, but as you can hear, it runs and drives like a brand new car. The underneath is extremely clean, no problems of any kind. You have your factory subprem connectors that these came with, sway bar as well. No issues on the bottom. Very, very nice floors and frame. On the exterior, you have your factory torch red exterior with obviously your shaker hood that the Mach 1s came with. Couple small imperfections. There's a little like spot on the stripe over there on the passenger side. I don't know if someone hit it with a power washer or they're washing it at one point, but you can get the stripe if you want to. There's a little imperfection there. Couple other small little touch-ups. You have the factory front wheels. You have the aftermarket 10.5 rear wheels. Gives the car a really aggressive stance, obviously with that big tire. That's pretty much the only real modification on the car. Other than that, it's really stock. Exterior is very clean. I love these in torch red. It looks really, really nice. I love it with the black accents, and again, those rear wheels just make a huge difference on these cars. Gives it that kind of wider stance in the back. Just a really good looking car. Downshifts like it should when you get into the throttle there. I've been a huge fan of these cars for a really long time. I've owned and sold a bunch of them. This is a great one. Love the miles. Under 10,000 miles is great. You're 9,966, so you're going to roll 10,000 here pretty shortly. But just a really, really cool car front to back. All of your suspension and steering components are all factory equipment from when it was new. Nothing's really been messed with. Performs great, doesn't pull you left, doesn't pull you right, no steering shake, no vibrations of any kind. All of your power options like power windows and power locks, all that stuff functions properly. You have your 3 buttons, you have your little light button here, you have your traction control button, and then you have your rear defrost button. All that stuff works. Cruise control works. These are all optioned with tilt. Glass is in excellent shape. I don't see any issues with the windshield. Side windows roll up and down like they should. Back glass is nice. Again, that is a rear defrost. This does, again, have your standard Ford AM/FM stereo with the Mach sound system. Radio sounds good. No speaker crackling or anything like that. You do have the little button to click for the overdrive on and off on the shifter handle right there. And then again, you have that traction control button if you want to power brake it and do some burnouts. We'll leave that for the next guy. I don't really beat on my stuff, but if someone wants to, that traction control button is there for you. I always like the Mach 1 seats, how they kind of wrap around you a little bit. You just feel a little bit more secure in the seat. Sounds really good. Again, you don't really hear the exhaust because it's factory exhaust. You hear that motor, you see the shaker going. Just a cool car to drive. One of the nicer Mach 1s that I've owned, and I've had a lot of these cars. The automatic's cool. It's nice to hop in it, just go cruising, put it in drive, and go. I love a 5-speed too, but the automatics have really grown on me over the last couple of years, and I sell just as many automatics as I do 5-speeds now. Overall, this is a fantastic Mach 1. Outside of some very, very small little cosmetic imperfections that could easily be addressed, there's nothing for me to really complain about. Great paperwork, great ownership history, great miles. It's just super clean front to back. If I didn't touch on it, the carpet and the mats are nice. Inside the trunk is great. When you pop the hood in the engine bay, it represents like a brand new car in the engine bay. It shows awesome. These cars perform well stock. They also respond well to doing some aftermarket modifications if you want to. The Vortex supercharger kits for these are awesome, but I think this car being so low miles and as stock as it is, it's probably cool to just leave this one like it is, but if someone wants to modify it, you're more than welcome. Be a great car to do a bunch of stuff to if you wanted to. Turn signal switch works like it should. All right, we'll do a little heavier acceleration now since we didn't get to before. Roll into it a little bit. There's 80, 85, and we'll shut it down there. And as always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Make sure you check out the virtual description video along with the additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.